A real treat for us here at West Perry High School. It is a super rare Saturday night matchup here at West Perry High School for tonight's Mid-Penn Colonial Division matchup between the West Perry Mustangs taking on the Gettysburg Warriors. Hello everyone watching on the West Perry Athletic Department YouTube channel. My name is Alex Ball of the Golden Pipes of West Perry Athletics. Back-to-back games here in as many nights for both of these teams. West Perry comes to this game 2-15 overall, still looking for their first win in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. They are 0-11. West Perry coming off a tough loss last night at home against the Northern Polar Bears. Final score is 48-35 for Gettysburg. It's been an emotional week for the Gettysburg Warriors. We'll talk about that later on in the broadcast. But Gettysburg coming to this game 13 wins, 4 losses on the year, and 9-2 in the Mid-Penn Colonial. The Warriors are coming off a tough loss last night at home against Waynesboro. Final score was 57-52. We're going to send over to me because I'm the public address announcer here tonight, and we'll get things rolling here at West Perry High School. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to West Perry High School for tonight's Mid-Penn Colonial Division matchup between the visiting Gettysburg Warriors and your West Perry Mustangs. Tonight's assigned officials are Chris Coles, Nicholas Rockbar, and Donald Smith. Now let's meet tonight's starters. First, for the visiting Warriors of Gettysburg. Head coach is Mark McLean, assisted by Mark Gibbon, John Riggs, and Steve Herb. Here's starting out for the Warriors. Starting at guard, he's a 5'9" sophomore, number 1, Julius Warwick. Starting at guard, he's a 6'1" senior, number 12, Jonathan Garnett. Starting at forward, he's a 6'4" sophomore, right number 21, Charlie Scholl. Not nearly as packed of a house as we had last night against the Northern Polar Bears. A big crowd here nonetheless here at Westbury High School. A rare Saturday night matchup here at Westbury High School. This has been a long time coming. I mean, when was the last time we had a Saturday night game that wasn't involved in a Chuck and Duck doubleheader? It's been a long time perhaps. And so we're about to get underway. Gettysburg and Westbury, this is the second time these two teams have met. Back at Gettysburg on December 19th, the Warriors dominated over the Mustangs by a final score of 74-28. Casey Such had 14 points, and 3 Warriors had double-digit points in that game. Brody Wagner with 19, Josh Herr with 16, and Ian McLean with 14 for the Gettysburg Warriors. And here we go, the opening tip-off underway, and just like that, the Warriors mean business here tonight, and just like that, Josh Herr, who was a big component in the loss last night against Waynesboro. Josh Herr, last night against Waynesboro, had a whomping 34 points last night against the Waynesboro Indians. And now here's a turnover here for the Warriors. Here comes the whistle, and this is going to be our first foul of the game. Gettysburg, a tough loss last night against Gettysburg. It has been an emotional week for the Gettysburg Warriors. The reason for that, this past Monday, I just got this from the coaches at Gettysburg, that the head coach's son, Ian McLean, suffered a devastating leg injury this past Monday, and he is out for the rest of the season. And it's been emotional for the Warriors, but Jonathan Darnell just drained a 3-point shot. And over here now to Brandon McKeever. Brandon McKeever celebrating his 17th birthday today. And out of bounds goes McKeever. 5-0 lead early on. Gettysburg off to their best start, off to their best season in quite some time, with 13 wins and only 4 losses so far this season. The loss last night stopped a 6-game winning streak for the Warriors. Last time they had a start like this, and there's another good start here for Brody Wagner. Brody Wagner getting 2 on that transition run right there. Back in 2019-20 season, the Gettysburg Warriors went 23-5, had a deep run in the District 3 playoffs, and then losing in the first round of the state tournament. Warriors, I mean, it really is a big blow, losing Ian McLean to the season. A senior this year, Ian McLean, and the son of head coach for Gettysburg, Mark McLean. And 3-point shot, no good there for Michael Weaver. And ball is going to go out of bounds, expecting a very fast-paced offense here for the Gettysburg Warriors. Saturday night, and the season ends in 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. After tonight, Westbury boys basketball only has one more home game. They'll start a 3-game road trip starting on Tuesday, and then they'll have the season finale here at home on February 8th, the Friday before the Super Bowl. Against East Pennsboro, Michael Weaver is going to lay one up for 3, and he gets it. And just like that, Westbury's going to call a timeout, but Westbury on the board. Michael Weaver laying a 3-pointer. And we got some time back on our clock here, 5:36 to go. And it's just a 30-second timeout for the Westbury Mustangs. 3 points for Jonathan Darnell, 2 points for Brody Wagner and Josh Herr, all for Gettysburg. 7-0 run, and then Michael Weaver put a stop to it with a nice perimeter shot for 3. Brandon McKeever, 17 years old today. I mean, this game wasn't originally scheduled for today. This was actually supposed to happen a week from yesterday, last Friday night. But the heavy snow that we got, 2 snow days, and one of those was the Gettysburg. And normally for a Saturday game, we would have this game in the early afternoon, but the referee shortage is very real. We were not able to get any officials earlier in the day. And now there comes Gettysburg again, and that's Brody Wagner for 2 more. So we couldn't get any officials earlier today. Thus, we have a special treat, a rare Saturday night game here. And Michael Weaver going for a three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Wagner. Wagner doing a little bit of everything here. Here comes Julius Warren. We want to thank everyone at home for tuning in on the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel. The three-point shot for Warren, no good. Offensive rebound, and no good on the shot there for Wagner. I am Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. Here for what could be an interesting matchup in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. Time is running out on the Mustangs to get their first win in the Colonial Division. After tonight, they only have 2 more games in the Colonial Division. On Tuesday, they'll be on the road at James Buchanan. And then next Friday night, they'll be on the road at Shippensburg. And then exactly 1 week from tonight, South Division matchup. It's a big one. Casey Such, the all-time leading freshman scorer, gets a three-point shot, and that is good for Casey Such. And a whistle blown here, and it's a walk. We thought it would be already trouble here for the Mustangs, but back-to-back threes makes it a three-point game. And tonight, the acting head coach is Devin Whitfield. Mr. Tom Smee still not here tonight. He was missing last night. He was not here last night. I wouldn't say he's missing now. He was not here last night, and he's not here again tonight due to undisclosed reasons. Hope Tom Smee is all right. And hopefully we can get him back next week. I'm sure we will. And a tough block. Mason Snell was looking for somebody, but a tough block there for her. Josh Her, and now a good screen there for McKeever. And Fleischer now coming up, and here's Michael Weaver. Michael Weaver going over to Casey Such. So Devin Whitfield, the acting head coach tonight. Normally he is the junior varsity coach. And now a takeaway, and there's 2 points for her. Back to a 5-point lead. And tonight, last night, Mr. Devin Whitfield, he was assisted by head girls basketball coach Mike Yerrick. The girls basketball team is at Gettysburg tonight. So tonight, Mr. Devin Whitfield, he is being assisted by the middle school basketball coaches, Mr. Zach Cree and Mr. J.P. Page. Assisting with Devin Whitfield here tonight. And Michael Weaver was looking to pass by Mason Stano, but right there was Josh Her. And take away right back. Here comes Stano. Stano's going to lay one up, and he'll draw the foul. Basket doesn't go in, but Stano is going to go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. First trip to free throw line for both teams here. And Mason Stano, the foul was on Julius Warren for his team's first of the game. First free throw successfully made for Mason Stano. Stano, a junior. Next time we'll see West Prairie boys basketball will be in a couple of weeks on Friday, February 8th, where it will be senior night for West Prairie boys basketball taking on East Pennsboro. Second free throw, no good for Stano. That's a 4-point lead for Gettysburg. And now there's a three-point shot wide open for Kason Johnson. Kason Johnson wide open look for three. He drills it. That's one thing that makes this Gettysburg team so good. Their three-point shooting has been fantastic all season long. That's a big reason why they are 13-4 on the year. 9-2 in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. Three-point shot for Lee for that time. No good. Referee going away a little bit, but Gettysburg able to hang on. And a layup, and there is going to be a foul. 2 free throws are coming up here for John Burton. John Burton coming up here. And the first foul on Mason Sano. John Burton, first free throw, and out, then back in. Looking to make this a 9-point deficit. Substitution coming out for the Mustangs. Second free throw is no good. And gotta have a redo. Somebody on the West Perry. Some West Perry players got a false start, so there will be a redo here on this next free throw. And a redo, not wasting that time. A second chance, and 2 free throws good. For John Burton, now a 9-point lead. And now this ball is intercepted easily, and slamming it down, Josh Herr. We could be seeing a lot of that here tonight as Josh Herr slams one down. And here's Brandon McKeever, the birthday boy, passing it back to Casey Such. Long 2-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Jackson Bauer, who just came in, and his shot is no good. And here come the Warriors, and they were looking for another breakaway right there. They were going after Jonathan Darnell. That's an 11-point difference here in the first quarter. Coming up before the start of the second quarter, we'll have our West Perry Athletic Department trivia question of the game. A few Gettysburg fans making a decent trip to be here today. I mean, it really isn't a long trip. It's just over an hour, I think. Here's Mason Sano as we are in the final 45 seconds of the first quarter. West Perry trying to do something here. They know they got to get good at 3-point range here today. And here's a shot, and the foul will count. Basket counts, the foul counts. And Jackson Bauer has an opportunity for a 3-point play. And the N1 is good for Bauer. The last foul was on Roy Wagner, and getting back is Josh Herr. Josh Herr getting his first 3-pointer of the game. Back to 11-point game. West Perry got to take their time in the final 10 seconds here. Brandon McKeever going to get on the board for sure, and his shot gets blocked. And now Gettysburg going to have one last chance, and they will not get a shot in time. A big rejection up in front of the paint by John Burton. We have reached the end of the first quarter, 21-10 for the Gettysburg Warriors. You are watching West Perry Boys Basketball against the Gettysburg Warriors exclusively on the West Perry Athletic Department YouTube channel. We'll be back in less than a minute for the start of the second quarter. Back here for the start of the second quarter. 21-10 here for the Gettysburg Warriors. And here's our time for our West Perry Athletic Part trivia question of the game. Last night we were talking about Jesse Urich. Since before Casey Such, Jesse Urich had the freshman scoring record, and last prior to have the scoring record as a freshman, he then went on to get 1,000 points. So our trivia question today is that Jesse Urich was one of 2 players to get 1,000 career points from 2008 to 2012. Who was the other player to do that? Teammates Jesse Urich and who else score over 1,000 points. If you're here at Westbury High School, you can just look up at the banner and see for yourself. But you're not here, it'll be an interesting question for you. And here's a high layup and no good there for Casey Such. Casey Such had himself a big game last night. Casey Such had 8 points. Very tough loss last night for the Mustangs, but now going to move forward to a very good Gettysburg team. And a 3-point shot, money for Josh Hurd again. Josh Hurd could be having himself a career night. Remember last night against Waynesboro, Josh Hurd had 34 points. And already, Josh Hurd has 12 points already. He had 9 points in the first quarter. And there's got to be a holding call. Holding foul is on Kason Johnson for his team's first of the second quarter. Now substitution coming for Gettysburg as Jonathan Darnell coming back in. A long inbound pass got away from Ray McKeever a little bit, but it doesn't really matter that much as the pass was inbound. And here's a shot rebounded by Johnson. Westbury only has 4 more games left this season, and Gettysburg in really good shape to go for a District 3 playoff opportunity. It's currently right now in 5A. Gettysburg is ranked number 5. They were probably higher than that before last night. But for Gettysburg, they really need to regroup here. Here's a 3-point shot for birthday boy McKeever, and tough shot that time, no good. And it's rebounded by Johnson. There's a 2-point shot, and man, these Warriors are just not missing today. Jonathan Darnell getting 2 more. And here's Fleischer. Fleischer under heavy pressure from Johnson. Over here to King, Griebel. And 3-point shot for Casey Such, and under heavy pressure, no good. Here's a shot and a foul. Shooting foul here as Brody Wagner is going to the free throw line for the first time tonight. The foul was on Caden Griebel. And first free throw of the day for Wagner is good. Substitution for each team coming up here. Mason Stanley coming in for Westbury, and Gavin Cole, who also wears number 10. Gavin Cole for Gettysburg coming in. And so free throw rolls up and in. Last time these two teams met was back on December 19th. And the Warriors went up big, 74-28. And good screen there for McKeever. Here's Casey Such. There's Weaver. And the Warriors able to get around the McKeever screen. It sounded like Dan Whitfield was calling for a timeout. A shot there for Fleischer is no good. And rebounded by Warren. There's Gavin Cole and Julius Warren working well together. And I'm surprised that Gavin Cole is not going for a 3-pointer. He has all the room. I guess he's one of the best that just doesn't take a 3-point shot. Here is a 3-point shot and money for Julius Warren to get himself on the board. So it's Warren now at 3 points. And it's been all Gettysburg here. All right, the second three-pointer. 5 3-pointers already for Gettysburg in this game. As Josh Hurd has 2 of them. backwards pass here. Looking for a corner was Fleischer. And here is Sano. Now, and McKeever almost losing it right there, able to hang on. There's very heavy pressure here for Gettysburg. We could be seeing that all night long. And here's Sano, and nice shot to pass it back to Fleischer, and Fleischer's going to get rejected, however, by Darnell. And here come the Warriors, and an easy layup, good for Darnell. Gettysburg came down their second year in the Mid-Penn Conference, and it's been rolling here. Last year was a big transition for Gettysburg. Not a big season for them as they failed to make the District 3 playoffs, and this season is a totally different story. Shooting foul there. Julius Warren foul for his second. And here's Casey Studge with 2 free throws, and he makes the first. Go substitutions coming up for Gettysburg. John Burton coming back in, and Cash Kessel coming out for Gettysburg. And the second free throw is also good. And 3-point shot, and my goodness. Josh Hurd with his third three-pointer. Hurd now has 16 points already. And he is putting on a clinic here at West Prairie High School. This is the second to last home game coming up in 3 minutes. We'll have our West Prairie Athletic Department halftime report. We're going to be talking about bowling here at the halftime report for a good reason. And we'll have first half stats. And here is the birthday boy, Brandon McKeever, shooting 2. And first one dribbles in. The last foul was the first for John Burton. And McKeever overshoots the second one. And out of bounds. They'll stay with the Mustangs. And here's McKeever going to do something here. And nice pressure up the middle for John Burton. And now here comes Gettysburg and layup. And that is good for Darnell. Darnell now has 9 points. And the West Prairie ball substitutions coming in here. Ethan Harnish coming in for the first time. And John Kloster is coming in for the first time as well. Almost a complete different squad here. Charlie Stroll, Kason Johnson, and John Burton all out there on the floor. Or correction, Charlie Stroll and somebody else out there for Gettysburg. Nice screen for Krebo, getting away at John Kloster. And here is Sudge. Sudge gonna look for a pass back, and he gets it, but not before he walked. Now up on the West Prairie Athletic for our halftime report, we're going to be talking about bowling and first half stats coming up here. And what we have coming up on Monday for our next broadcast. Our answer to our trivia question of the game, all that and more coming up on the West Prairie Athletic Department halftime report. Two minutes to go before halftime. And good shot here, and getting his own rebound. And Charlie Shaw is on the board with 2. Gettysburg doing a very nice job of sharing the ball, sharing the points here. That's a big lead, 19-point lead. Here is Jackson Bauer. Bauer gonna try to take it himself up the middle. And he passes it back to Sano. 3-point shot. Got it. Mason Sano getting a 3-pointer. He now has 4 points. Went 1 for 2 on the foul stripe earlier. Now with his first 3-pointer of the game. And here's going to be a tough foul, and a blocking foul will be on the Mustangs. It will be the second foul on West Perry. And Kason Johnson going to the foul stripe shooting 2. The foul was the second on Keaton Kriebel. And, or did it actually go in? Oh, I guess it did. I missed that. So it's actually that was actually an N1. Yeah, I completely missed that. I don't know how I missed that, but apparently it went in. 58.7 seconds left to go. And nice backwards pass from Bauer to find Casey Such. And oh man, Such took a shot. And now here's Sando going for back-to-back. No good on that one. And it's going to be our first jump ball, I believe. Yes, it will. And possession arrow pointing towards the Warriors. Gettysburg got to look for one last shot, up by 19 still. And that ball was batted down, and King Greenbow's got to come up with it. Here's Jackson Ballard. Mustangs are going to look for one last shot here. West Perry still looking for their first win at home this season. And here's Stano going to get back to 3, and no good. And rebounded by Cash Kessel. That should be a shot just short for Charlie Shaw, but we have reached halftime here. 45-16. It's a 29-point deficit here. As we reach halftime, we'll be back in less than a minute for the halftime report. You are watching West Perry boys basketball against the Gettysburg Warriors exclusively on the West Perry Athletic Department YouTube channel. We'll be back in less than a minute for the halftime report. We are back here now for the West Perry Athletic part of the halftime report. As you can see on the bottom of your screen, it is a big deficit here, 29-point lead for the Gettysburg Warriors. As we are composing the first half stats here very quickly here for both teams, and now we are ready to go. Gettysburg had a 21-10 lead after the first quarter, and then the Warriors outscoring the Mustangs 24-6 in the second quarter. Most of the points for West Perry were mostly on free throws. But here we go with our first half stats for both teams. First for the West Perry Mustangs, 1 point for Braden McKeever, 3 points each for Jackson Bauer and Michael Weaver, 4 points for Mason Sano, and 5 points for Casey Such. For the Gettysburg Warriors, 2 points each for Charlie Scholl and John Burton, 3 points for Julius Warren on 3-point shot in the second quarter. 6 points for Kason Johnson. 8 points for Brody Wagner. 9 points for Jonathan Darnell. And Josh Herr leading the way with 15 points in the first half. He had 3 field goals for 6 points, and then he made 3 straight 3-pointers to get 15 points in the first half. It's been a dominant game for the senior Josh Herr, and this is a very heavy senior team here. 3 of the starters for Gettysburg are seniors: Jonathan Darnell, Brody Wagner, and Josh Herr, and they are playing on a clinic here at West Prairie High School. Well, this is our last broadcast. This is our third straight broadcast in as many days, and it's been a very busy week here at West Prairie Athletics. On Tuesday, we had West Prairie girls basketball taking on Greencastle Antrim, and that was a good game throughout until Greencastle Antrim ran away with it starting in the second half, and Greencastle Antrim beating the Mustangs 52-32. On Thursday night, we have West Prairie Wrestling senior night for boys and girls wrestling teams. It was a big night for wrestling fans everywhere as West Prairie hosted Waynesboro in the girls match. The Waynesboro Maidens beat the Mustangs for their first ever win in a dual beat, 42-18 final score. Anna Cotto had a big win for the West Prairie Mustangs in that match. And then in the boys wrestling matchup, West Prairie Mustangs taking on the Waynesboro Indians, and the Mustangs dominated to a 56-12 victory against the Waynesboro Indians. And with that win, ladies and gentlemen, the power rankings for District 3 Dual Meet Championships are due tonight. And it looks very likely that West Prairie Wrestling will be here at home on Monday taking on the Eastern York Wrestling team. I don't know what the mascot is for Eastern York just yet. Of course, I'll look that up. And that'll be a first-round matchup in the District 3 two-way team wrestling championships. West Prairie Mustangs looks like they're going to be hosting Eastern York on Monday night at 6 o'clock. And you can catch that for our next broadcast right here on the West Prairie Athletic Party YouTube channel. That'll be very exciting stuff here for West Prairie Wrestling hosting Eastern York most likely on Monday night. Then last night we had West Prairie Boys Basketball. It was a packed house here last night, ladies and gentlemen. West Prairie Boys Basketball last night took on the Northern Polar Bears. That was a very exciting game throughout. It was tied at 17 at halftime. And then the Polar Bears pretty much ran away with it. And the Northern Polar Bears winning a thriller here at West Prairie Basketball Youth Night last night by a final score of 48-35. This is the last Colonial Division game at home for the West Prairie Mustangs. Can they find a way to get back at it? And by the way, we're going to be talking about a sport that you probably never thought West Prairie had, and that is bowling, ladies and gentlemen, because for the first time ever, in the District 3 Bowling Championships, West Prairie will be represented by Severo Gordon. Severo Gordon, a senior this year here at West Prairie. He has been a bowler, according to his family, since he was 3 years old. And he is an incredible bowler. Just a couple weeks ago at ABC North Bowling Lanes, that Severo Gordon went to the independent qualifier for the District 3 Championships, and Severo Gordon finished in second place, finishing 3 points short of first place, which was won by a bowler out of Central Dauphin. But still, it is incredible, and I just found this out earlier this week, that Severo Gordon, not only is he the first bowler to be representing West Perry in the District 3 Championships, but also in Perry County in general. Any of the 4 school districts in Perry County has never had a bowler in the District 3 Championships. And West Prairie is going to be the first to do that. The District 3 Bowling Championships will be held at the Hanover Bowling Center in Hanover, Pennsylvania on Saturday, February 20th. That's a couple weeks from tonight. And we want to wish the best of luck to Severo Gordon. And if you want to catch him in action, ladies and gentlemen, this Thursday afternoon at 3 o'clock at ABC West, Severo Gordon will be participating in some sort of lake he's in. I don't know exactly what lake he's in, But he'll be bowling there 3 o'clock first night, ABC West, right on the Carlisle Pike in Mechanicsburg. And then later, around 5:30-ish, Safari Gordon will be signing a national letter of intent to be a bowler for Robert Morris University, a Division I program. And that's where Safari Gordon is going to be bowling in the collegiate level. Congratulations to Safari Gordon. I'm excited to see this kid bowl. I was a big bowler back in my day too, especially my dad. But never really stuck with it, and now we have a kid who's going to be going for a District 3 championship? Come on! This is very exciting stuff here at West Prairie. Good luck to Safari Gordon in the District 3 championships, and also good luck on Thursday. I'm looking forward to seeing him do his thing. So actually, we have our trivia question of the game here. Jesse Yerrick was one of 2 players to hit 1,000 points in his career from 2008 to 2012. Who was the other player to do that as well from 2008 to 2012? Mr. Bryce Stanball. Bryce Stanball, a 2012 graduate, along with Jesse Yerrick. Bryce Stanball had 1,017 career points. And Bryce Stanball and Jesse Yerrick are the last 2 basketball players to get 1,000 career points in boys basketball. The last time West Prairie basketball in general had a 1,000 point score was Gracie Stauffer in 2017 on the girls basketball team. She finished with 1,086 points. And just very exciting stuff. Casey Such, an all-time leading freshman scorer here at West Prairie. Maybe in 3 years' time, he'll be scoring 1,000 career points. We'll see. It'll be very exciting to see. As that'll wrap up our West Prairie Athletic Park halftime report. And we'll get rolling here in the second half in less than a minute. You are watching West Prairie Boys Basketball against the Gettysburg Warriors, exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. Back in less than a minute. Back here for the start of the second half. Got me wondering what was going through the mind of West Prairie Boys Basketball during the halftime locker room. Dan Whitfield, the acting head coach here tonight. Thomas May is not here due to undisclosed reasons. And so Dan Whitfield is the acting head coach for tonight. We're hoping we can see him back next week. And I'm sure he'll be back next week. It's only for this weekend. So here we go, 45-16, the Mustangs and do everything they can to get back into this game. And here's Michael Weaver, good passing round for the Mustangs to start the second half. And here's Mason Sano, gets 3-point shooting on track, and there's a good start for the Mustangs. As Mason Sano gets a 3-point shot. And a wide open look for a 3-point corner shot, and that is Jonathan Darnell. Back-to-back threes to start the second half. One for the Mustangs, Mason Stano, and one for Jonathan Darnell now for Gettysburg. Playing on a 3-point clinic here. That's Mason Stano's second 3-pointer. He now has 7 points. And Jonathan Darnell now has 12. And now wide open look for Warren now. And Warren, a good shot, not going in. And a reverse layup, drawing the foul, is Brody Wagner. And he'll go to the line shooting 2. That's the first foul on Casey Such. And first free throw is short for Wagner. First trip to the free throw line today for Brody Wagner. Both these teams will be on the road on Tuesday. This is the first of back-to-back road games for Gettysburg. And the Mustangs will start a 3-game road trip. They are at home one more time this season. 30-point mercy rule is now on here. As we could be expecting a very quick second half here. And there's the no foul there. And now 3-point corner shot, no good. And again, a mercy rule is on, so now the clock stops here at 6:17 for some reason. Yeah, official is saying run the clock. It's a foul on him, Fleischer for his first. Team second of the third quarter. And there's a slam down. Brody Wagner laying one down. So yeah, we could be seeing that a couple of times. That's the second time we've seen that from Gettysburg here tonight. The tallest player on the Gettysburg team is Brody Wagner, who just slammed it down there. He's 6'6". He doesn't have to jump very high whatsoever. And out of bounds, the clock keeps rolling here. 30 points is the mercy rule. So the clock will just keep on rolling unless if there's an entry timeout or a timeout. Here's Mason Sano, and Sano shot no good, rebounded by Herr. Josh Herr here. He had himself a big first half, 15 points, and here's the layup, and Brody Wagner is building momentum now. There's got to be a tough foul. As Mason Sano goes down hard. Foul was the first on Jonathan Darnell. Now clock just keeps on rolling here. Mercy rule officially in effect. And that inbound pass was tipped by Julius Warren. Still hung on, however, by the hour number 1, Casey Such. And Casey Such trying to take himself, shot not good. And there's Josh Herr with the rebound and laying one up easily. Charlie Scholl getting his third and fourth points of the afternoon. Once again, we want to thank everyone at home for tuning in on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. Here for our lopsided mid-pen defensive matchup. Michael Weaver out fooling Josh Herr there, and Michael Weaver makes him pay for a 3-point shot. It's good for Michael Weaver, his second of the game. West Prairie at Gettysburg back on December 19th, accumulated 28 points. And now there will be a timeout here. Two more points there for, I believe that was Casey Johnson. And it's a timeout here, 30-second timeout for the Warriors. Next time out for both teams. Both teams will be on the road on Tuesday. West Prairie will be at J.C. Buchanan, and Gettysburg will be at Greencastle Antrim. Both games slated to start at 7:30 Tuesday night. We are running our broadcast, ladies and gentlemen, in the winter sports season. We have a District 3 playoff match on Monday night for West Prairie Wrestling, most likely against Eastern York at 6 o'clock. Tuesday is our last doubleheader for West Prairie Basketball and West Prairie Bocce Ball. West Prairie Bocce Ball will be at home on Tuesday at 3:15 for their first ever matchup against Line Mountain. That could be a fun one. Line Mountain facing West Prairie for the first time ever. And then West Prairie Girls Basketball will be here on Tuesday night at 7:30 against James Buchanan. And then next Friday night will be West Prairie Girls Basketball Senior Night against Shippensburg. And that's our broadcast schedule for next week. Back and forth we go here, and nice shot there for the now 17-year-old Brandon McKeever. And there's a high layup and a foul here. A shooting foul. And it's going to be Cash Kessel going to the free throw line for the first time today. Second foul on Casey Such. And first free throw for Kessel is good. Oh, the clock has stopped here with 2:08. That's right. Mercy rule stop. The clock stops when there is a shooting foul. What the real rules about basketball. Second free throw for Cash Kessel is also good. Two minutes to go here in the third quarter. And here's Casey Such, 3-point shot, got it. Casey Such now at 8 points. A lot of 3-pointers in this game. But still a 32-point lead for the Gettysburg Warriors. And that ball is tipped out of balance, and it's got to go for the Mustangs. West Prairie fans thought that was going off of Graham McKeever, but it was last touched by John Burton. Might have been a little bit of a courtesy call there from one of the officials saying, hey, I'm just going to stick with my ritual signal and give it to the Mustangs. And now here is McKeever. They're under heavy pressure over to Kriebel. And now over here to Tyler Sokolowski, who just came in for the first time today. And now here is Casey Such, and Casey's shot no good. Rebounded by John Burton. And now here's a foul. As the clock will keep on rolling. That's the first foul on Jackson Bauer. Good double pressure defense here for the Mustangs, and Ken Kriebel able to get away from John Croster. Let's bring Casey Such. Got to look for a buzzer beater, and there's a shot, and time will run out. It's not a shooting foul. And some West Prairie fans letting some of the officials hear about that last call, but we have reached the end of the third quarter. 59-27 here for the Gettysburg Warriors. We'll be back in less than a minute for the start of the fourth and final quarter. You are watching West Prairie Boys Basketball against the Gettysburg Warriors exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. Back in less than a minute for the fourth quarter. Have you ever thought of becoming a PIAA official? You ever thought of becoming a referee for basketball? Now's your opportunity. Go to PIAA.org to find out how you can become a PIAA official. Again, that is PIAA.org. Fourth and final quarter here, and Gettysburg has been dominant since the opening tip-off. And now this ball is good. This pass is intercepted. And now pass back here. A high pass. And here is Julius Warren. And oh my goodness, just putting on a clinic right now. Brody Wagner. Brody Wagner having good passing around for the Warriors. And just rolling to 61 right now. Gettysburg looking for another sweep, and wide open is Michael Weaver, and three-point shot no good from the corner. And now, looking for an alley-oop, and not finishing it is Brody Wagner. Gettysburg trying to get a little fancy on their shots. The alley-oop not successful. That could have been a top 10 play if Gettysburg finished that one off. And here's Warren, three-point shot, no good. And here's the hold. Second foul on Mason Sano. And now this ball is tipped and taken away by Weaver. Weaver's got to lay one up. And he'll get two. West Prairie got 28 points at Gettysburg last time out on December 19th. Now West Prairie with 29, and Gettysburg still rolling. Charlie Shaw getting 5th and 6 points for him. The Warriors, their most points in the game so far this season was against West Prairie, 74 points. And now Ken Grable is going to get himself on the board with 2. Almost an identical performance here for both teams compared to the last time these two teams faced each other. And now trying to complete an alley-oop this time again, and no good on the alley-oop layup for Josh Herr. You gotta think that third time could be the charm, right? We'll see in the next 5 minutes. And now Grebo laying one up, and too strong of a shot, and there's got to be a shooting foul. Time stops with 4:46. And the foul was on Charlie Shaw for his first. Okay, Grebo going to the free throw line for the first time, and he sinks in the first. And now a completely different squad for both teams. Ken Grebo staying out there for the Mustangs. For Gettysburg, we see Ethan Harnish, John Kloster, John Burton, Kason Johnson, and Gavin Cole out there for West Perry. See Brandon Drumheller, Tyler Sokolowski, Brandon McKeever, Ken Grebo, and Casey Sturge. And those are the 5 on the court right now for the Mustangs. And the foul is on Brandon McKeever. Now a shooting foul. As the clock will keep on rolling here. 63-32 for Gettysburg as we approach the halfway point of the fourth quarter. And nice screen here for Kloster. And a pass not there for Ethan Harnish. Gettysburg fans are applauding the efforts of the starters as we got a whole new squad here for Gettysburg. 4 minutes to go here in the game. Coming up in 4 minutes, we'll have our West Prairie post-game report. Final game stats to be announced are West Prairie Athletic Department Player of the Game, updated records, what's next for both teams, and a birthday boy, Brandon McKeever, lays one up for free. Next time we will see West Prairie boys basketball at home will be on Friday, February 8th, where it will be senior night, taking on East Pennsboro. And what a good shot there for John Kloster, as Gettysburg fans are really applauding that shot. And it's good for John Kloster. Gettysburg fans all fired up for John Kloster getting his first 2 points of the game. And Casey Such will draw a foul with 3:03 to go. Or excuse me, it's not a shooting foul. And now here's Brandon Drumheller. He is one of 2 seniors for the Mustangs. Brandon Drumheller, and he just landed out hard, and good sportsmanship here. Casey Such for West Prairie. Gavin Cole for Gettysburg helping Drumheller up. Brandon Drumheller and TJ Hoffman are the 2 seniors for West Prairie boys basketball this season. As now we see TJ Hoffman out here on the court for West Prairie. I have to restart our game clock here in just a couple seconds. We'll get there once we hit the 2-minute mark. Two minutes to go here at West Prairie High School. A 30-point lead for the Warriors. Definitely a better game here for the Mustangs compared to the last time they faced the Warriors. At Gettysburg, just too much for the Mustangs. And they are going to go winless at home in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division this season. Next time they will be at home, it is not a division matchup. As East Pennsboro is out in the Mid-Penn Capital Division. And here's a shot. That's good for Brandon Drumheller. The senior getting 2 points in this game. We're going to have a lot of stats to go over on the post-game report coming up in about a minute. And there's a high shot. As we are now in the final minute. And Casey Such. Time stops with 55 seconds. And Casey Such going to favorite line shooting 2. He misses the first. Second time for Casey Such at the foul stripe today. Casey's second free throw is good. Really, Gettysburg can just hang on to this ball, but with a new squad out there, Gettysburg's got to be looking for more. And now over here to Harnish. And now a high layup, and that almost went in for Harnish. And out of bounds, so stay with Gettysburg. And time stops here for some reason. I don't know why the time stopped there, but it did, and now they got 27 seconds left. The shot no good, rebounded by Such. And Casey Such with the layup, no good. And this will most likely end the game. And no, will not, as Devin Whitfield is going to call a timeout with exactly 12 seconds to go in regulation. I don't know what this timeout could be about. Gettysburg has got to get their 14th win of the year. This is probably just a talk for West Prairie. It's like, hey, let's end this game on a high note here. We have the ball with 12 seconds to go and send these fans home on a happy note. A trip to Las Vegas for Super Bowl 58 is on the line tomorrow. In the AFC Championship game, the Baltimore Ravens hosting the AFC title game for the first time ever as they take on Taylor Swift's team, the Kansas City Chiefs, at 3 o'clock on CBS tomorrow, followed by the NFC Championship. The San Francisco 49ers taking on the red-hot Detroit Lions in the AFC title game at 6:30 tomorrow night on Fox. A trip to the Super Bowl on the line tomorrow, and here's the long shot, and no good for John Burton. Time will run out, and now West Perry will call another timeout with 2.6 seconds to go. I mean, I probably understand this timeout a little bit better because you don't want the clock to run out when the ball goes out of bounds and then you get the ball back. Could West Perry be looking for a home run ball, perhaps? They made that successfully once this season at home. That was against Greencastle Antrim not too long ago. We are 2.6 seconds away from the end of this game. And Gettysburg fans are going to go home very happy here in this one. West Perry's got to look for a home run ball, and here it is, wide open look and a layup, and it's good for West Perry, and that will end the game. Home run ball successfully made to T.J. Hoffman, the senior, and that will be our final score here tonight. $65-40, and that is our ball game here. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. Actually making a minute for our West Perry Athletic post-game report. That's the final score on this one, 65-40 here at West Perry High School. We are back here for the West Perry Athletic post-game report. As you can see on the bottom of your screen, the Gettysburg Warriors dominate to a 65-40 victory as Gettysburg sweeps the Mustangs for the second straight year. A tough one here for the Mustangs as West Perry finishes the home schedule in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division winless, 0-12 in the division, but they still got 2 more games left to go on the road in that division. That'll be on Tuesday and Friday next week at James Buchanan and at Shippensburg Friday night. But for Gettysburg, this is definitely a totally different team from what we saw last year for Gettysburg as the Warriors get their 14th win of the year. Another tough one here for the Mustangs on a rare Saturday night game. But if you're a West Perry or a Gettysburg fan, you probably saw like this coming. But definitely West Perry did a lot better than compared to the last time Gettysburg and West Perry got together back on December 19th. But that was probably because Gettysburg, with a tough loss this past week, for Ian McLean suffering a devastating leg injury this past week. And we want to wish Ian McLean, if you're watching this, we wish you the best of luck and congratulations on a great basketball career. Ian McLean is a senior this year, and we hope all the best for you and your family. The head coach is Mark McLean for Gettysburg. That's Ian's father. And yeah, Ian McLean, if you're watching, or if somebody knows who is watching and knows Ian McLean, tell him we wish him the best of luck in his recovery. So here's some final game stats here for both teams. First for the West Prairie Mustangs. 2 points each for Brandon Drumheller and TJ Hoffman, the two seniors, getting 2 points here tonight, going on a home run ball to TJ Hoffman, the second time that West Prairie successfully made a home run ball successful at home this season. 3 points each for Jackson Bauer and Caden Kriebel. 6 points for Braden McKeever, 7 points for Mason Sano, 8 points for Michael Wafer, and 9 points for Casey Sudge, growing his freshman scoring record. Casey Sudge with 9 points here tonight. For the Gettysburg Warriors, it's going to be a tough one to pick who is our player of the game here with these stats. But here we go. 2 points each for Cash Kessel, John Burton, and John Kloster. 3 points for Julius Warren. 6 points for Charlie Scholl. 8 points for Kason Johnson. 12 points for Jonathan Darnell. He had 9 points in the first half. 15 points in the game altogether for Brody Wagner. He had 8 points in the first half and 7 points in the second half. And our West Prairie Athletic player of the game, Josh Herr. He also got 15 points, but they were all in the first half. Josh Herr was kept quiet in the second half. West Prairie definitely doing a better job against Josh Herr, who is having an amazing season so far for the Gettysburg Warriors. Josh Herr, our West Prairie Athletic Department player of the game. West Prairie drops to 2-16 on the year, now 0-12 in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. The Gettysburg Warriors improved to 14-4 on the year, now 10-2 in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. Next time out for both teams, Gettysburg and West Prairie will be on the road on Tuesday night. West Prairie will be at James Buchanan, and Gettysburg will be at Greencastle Antrim. Both games set to tip off at 7:30. Our next broadcast here on the West Prairie Athletic Party YouTube channel. Monday Night Wrestling is the District 3 first round playoff match for West Prairie Wrestling Boys, as West Prairie looks like, we don't know for sure yet, but most likely West Prairie is going to be hosting Eastern York on Monday night at 6 o'clock for a first round playoff match in the District 3 Team Championships. You can catch that broadcast live right here on the West Prairie Athletic Party YouTube channel Monday night, starting at around 6 o'clock. The schedule says 6 o'clock, but that could change. We'll let you know on PIAAD3.org. That is going to do it for us here at West Prairie High School. On behalf of our athletic director, Ryan Anderson, our public address announcer, Brent Anderson, our high school principal, Christopher Casian, our superintendent, Jeff Coons, and all of us here at West Prairie High School, I am Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics, saying so long from West Prairie High School. This has been a presentation of West Prairie Boys Basketball against the Gettysburg Warriors, exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Party YouTube channel. Next time we'll see West Prairie Boys Basketball at home will be on Friday, February 8th in the season finale, as well as senior night for West Prairie Boys Basketball. Friday, February 8th against East Pennsboro. Your final score here tonight, the Gettysburg Warriors win it 65-40. Good night, everybody, and have a great weekend.